So I was like, girl, why not go back live? So if y'all tuned into my earlier live about me exposing the married man, that video is on unlisted. So I'm only gonna release that. You gotta have the link to watch it. And it's like I'm pretty sure the world too small. Shit, he might already be exposed, but I went and just watched it back, and I definitely have no freaking filter. And I definitely watched it back, and I dropped that government name too many times on there. So I'm pretty sure somebody probably already looked him up. Girl, that video is unlisted right now. Girl, I just, cause I've been stuck on the highway, and I played the video back, and I'm like, Nicole, you a hold on, I'm Nicole, you a damn fool. Like you straight up dropped that man's government. I didn't try to, but y'all know who I am when I start talking. So the video is unlisted. I'm debating if I'm going to. What do you think about men asking, "What do you bring to the table?" What do your ass bring to the table? I bring a honest woman that will do her best to make you happy. What do you bring to the table? So they always asking, "What do you bring to the table?" I don't like that question. I don't like that question because my thing is, what does your ass bring to the table? How many women you been with? What was your last relationship? Cause exactly, I'm the freaking table. The silverware, the napkin, the fork, the spoon, the damn tablecloth. I'm all of it. Like y'all, I'm seriously reconsidering. Like, baby, I always get so in my feelings about my friends that's in relationships and all that. And don't get me wrong, like I feel like the only reason I really want to be, yeah, what you bring to the table is what's at the table. You know what? I think I want to be in a relationship more so for the companionship. But at this point, I think the Lord is telling me, baby, let some man find you the old fashioned way because the dating apps are trash. It's I know a lot of people that successfully met their significant other on a dating app that are married and or engaged. Like it's people out there that successfully have good success with the dating app, but I think the Lord is telling me to slow my freaking roll because yeah, they single today. Yeah, girl. That's what I'm thinking. Like, and I, you know what? It's so many videos out there, and just a lot of women kind of hit a light for your girl. I'm stuck on the highway. It ain't even moving. I'm in my corn park. Um, it's a lot of women or conversation. So okay, y'all probably couldn't hear me, but if you go on TikTok, it's a lot of men and a lot of women that express their dissatisfaction about online dating and dating in general. So it's crazy because like nobody want to be honest no more. Nobody wants to communicate. It's always what can I do for you? What can you do for me? What can you do for me? This or that. And relationships ain't like what they used to be. So I'm really kind of just reconsidering like getting back on any type of dating app, period, because it's so people be so thirsty and especially the men on there, like the men that was approaching me on the dating app, they wanted to get some. They wanted to have sex. They not really trying to get to know me as a person. I'm all about dating you, but if we chatting on the dating app and we consistently chat back and forth maybe one or two sentences, your next sentence should not be you want to link up. right now, or you want to link up tomorrow. I don't even know a damn thing about you. So I need to kind of converse with you a little bit more. Now, granted, this one dude I did date, we talked and text for at least 12 hours straight. You know what I'm saying? He asked me out less than 24 hours later. He came and picked me up. We went on a real date. That was a little bit different. We talked and communicated via phone and or text. It wasn't just consistently back and forth on a dating app. So I honestly think I honestly think the Lord is telling me, girl, just slow your freaking roll and just wait until some man come up to you in person. Like I say, I be at church. I don't go to church to look for a man, but we got some nice looking men there. But you see the man walk in, he either by himself or he's sitting there by himself, and then the girl come later, or they walk in together. And I'm saying I would love a guy for a man. Like I say, I'm not perfect, but at this point, I've been single for 10 plus years, and you know what I'm saying. At this point, it just don't freaking seem like it's gonna get no better. I'm always gonna continue manifesting positivity, but as far as the dating pool, it's got pee doodle and trash in it at this point. But yeah, the video I posted about the married man or the married little boy, I have to make the thing unlisted because when I just listened to it driving home, I said, "Oh, Nicole, you were definitely, it's an accident." I said, "Oh, Nicole, you were definitely cutting up. Like, I have no freaking filter whatsoever." So once you put some on the internet, it's viral at that point. So I don't know if it was gonna be some people in his state that watched it. I dropped so much of his personal information that you can honestly go look him up, and it serves him right if he get caught. But I was the wrong one. I was the wrong one to do that to, because for one, I was bored and it was pure entertainment. Like, I never once took anything from him seriously. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of feel like the way he was acting, he either bored in his marriage and or proven fact he's still a little boy and he's gonna cheat. So your ass just ain't gonna let me get over, lady, with your little damn cigarette. You ain't gonna let me get over either, huh? Um, I just it's the proven fact, like as I stated. Young dudes, and there's some good young dudes out there, they minds don't be wandering and they want to talk to 1,000 people. But that fact was just proven with him. What? Y'all ain't let me get over? Damn. That fact was proven with him. Um. So you just think, you dumb boy. These people are so freaking ignorant. And your little ugly. You should keep it. I'm keeping it. It's just unlisted. So the only reason you can see the only way you can see the video is if you have. The only reason you can see the video is if you have a link. Um, but at this point, I had it on my channel for a good hour. So if somebody in that, somebody in the Chicago area saw it and they went and looked him up, it's kind of out of my hands at that point. Karma ain't gonna do nothing but get him anyway. But yeah, I think it's an accident on this highway. So I ended up on the live. I just kind of got off early. I had to go to the doctor, but I'm just amazed at how many. And I ain't letting all y'all get over now. I let Mr. Domino's pizza get over. But I'm just amazed at how many married men out there cheat on their wife. And any cheating is more than sex. He was out here pursuing and trying to mess with another woman. He was talking about coming to see me and everything. Now, was I going to let him know? Because I was going to look your ass up and eventually find out that you had a whole wife. But it's so sad. And that's why I'm so fearful of getting in a relationship because I don't put past nothing past no man. And it's so many forms of cheating and being unfaithful and just infidelity. It's so many different forms of that. And the next person I do get involved with, I really got to get to know a person. Like, really got to get to know a person. Like, I know people right now that have been dating less than a year and already married and get married this year. And I'm really happy for those people. But as the more and more that I date people and the stuff just be going left, Like I love talking on the phone. So I'll get my number out to you, you know what I'm saying? I have no problem. I love to talk. Um, I give my number to you, but if anytime you go left, I cut you off. Like it's just scary, y'all. So I'm still going, manifest that this is my last year single. But the next relationship I get in, I really got to get to know people. Because for one thing, if you can't communicate with me, I can't talk to you. I should be able to ask you a question without you saying why. Or I should be able to ask you a question without you reading me a laundry list of things that you had to do. So how was your day today? Well, I be busy. I still ask you how your day is as a common courtesy. Don't tell me, well, I had to do this, I had to do that. I didn't ask you for a laundry list of things that you had to do. Like it's so hard for people to communicate right now. And I'm not going to be single for the rest of my life, but at the same time, just that that example of talking to somebody for a whole week and like we was having good conversations. He kept on saying if the vibe was right. I just think his girl either worked nights, but where was she at? Like it was weird. And I call everybody boo or baby. He was like, "Oh, I'm baby now." I said, "Dude, I call everybody that. I call you boo, baby. You ain't babe, but your name is either boo or baby." And you know what I'm saying? I was calling him that. So he's sending me pictures and stuff. Like, it's so sad. But yeah, y'all, hey girl. Yeah, I ended up putting that video unlisted because, baby, St. Louis a little bit too small. And truth be told, it's so many people that probably stay in that state that might be subscribed to me. Hell, they might even know his ass. And he gonna get busted either way. Like I say, karma gonna whoop his ass. But I just after I played it back, I said, "Girl, you are a straight up savage at the stuff I was saying in that video." And I never wanted to drop that last name. It just happened once I start talking and running my mouth. But it's still on my channel. It's just unlisted. So the only way you can see that video is if I send you the link. But I'm the wrong person. I'm the wrong person that you want to start trying to get to know. Don't let me find out you got somebody. That's like the first time that honestly ever happened to me, believe it or not. I've never what is this she sent me? Dang girl, I can't see. I've never um I've never I've never talked to somebody that whole time had an entire girlfriend. So, in my adult life, as far as with dating people lately, I take that back. The little Bama that I talked to that stayed in West Memphis, Arkansas, he had a whole girlfriend, baby, and I politely she called my phone one day. I was out of town with Dwayla, and she called my phone, and she talking about why you, cause I called him, cause we was in Atlanta and driving back from Atlanta, it was on the way to we would have stopped in, West Memphis, Arkansas, and I was gonna stop and see him. Dwayla was gonna take me, so I called him just to see what he was doing, and some girl answered his phone. So, he was my little boyfriend or whatever. We talked for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He was calling me his girl and stuff like that. So she said, "Who is this?" I said, "This girlfriend." "Who is this?" Talking about this his woman. So um I was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm out of town. You just woke me up. Now you know your man cheated on you. I'm sorry to tell you, he probably still gonna call me. I don't want him, but he probably still gonna call me." She talking about, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to disturb your trip." I said, "Please don't call me again." Cause we all know he gonna still call me, and we all know you still gonna stay with him. And I said, "Girl, don't call my phone no more. Have a nice day." The way was in the other room, she was hollering, and that's back when that Trey Songs came out. "I only want what's best for you. It's not what's good for me." That song came out around that time, and the whole time we were driving back from Atlanta, that's all I played because it came on Sirius Radio, and I ended up looking it up on Spotify, and it came on, it came on, it came on. But going back to that story, so he called me. He was like, "Man, that ain't my girl. She lying on me." I was like, at this point, I really don't give a damn. He talking about that ain't my girl. She lying on me. We ain't together no more. Whole time she in the background, get out my house, get out my house. I'm like, look, I'm in Atlanta. You messing up my trip. I don't care what you do. So then he was all like, then she put him out. Whole time he telling me they not together. He's still there. She like, get out. I'm like, what type of high ghetto mess is this? And so she got like, then he called me. He was like, man, she put me out. I promise you, baby, I ain't with her. I'm like, I don't care at this point. Fast forward, I stopped talking to him. His mama ended up getting killed. I feel really sorry about that. So I didn't really get to meet his family like that when I went down there to see him. Because one day I drove, like he came to St. Louis, and then he asked me to go back with him. So I went down there, you know what I'm saying? I went down there with him, and I met a couple of people in his family, but I didn't meet his family like that. But I knew some of them had a damn attitude. And he was like, my sister gonna have an attitude with you. And I'm like, she just like that. But the whole time I ain't think none of it. The other people I met was nice. I met his daddy and all that. Whole time his daddy had about 25 kids. So I knew where he got it from. So he ended up calling me. He was like, my mama got killed. I said, I'm so sorry for your loss. He was like, take off and come to the funeral. And I'm like, sir, first off, we're not in a relationship no more. And I'm not taking off to come to your mother's funeral. He was like, man, you never cared about me. I said, I'm not taking off. First off, your mama got murdered. So let alone the way you told me how, when I looked it up and saw the way she got killed, I definitely, because she stayed in Little Rock, I definitely wasn't going down there to be partake of any of the funeral repast or none of that. So he ended up talking bad to me, trying to cuss me out. I said, look, at this point, I'm not coming down there. So fast forward, we stopped talking. He was calling me, you ain't my girl, you don't love me. I'm like, I'm not coming down there. Like your mother was murdered. And the way your family, they're trying to retaliate. Like they came to her house at a party and targeted out her. They only killed her. So they could have killed everybody there, but they only killed her. So I didn't want no parts of that. Fast forward years later, not years later, like a couple of months later, I go on his Facebook. He married to the girl that he said he wasn't with no more. It was a lot. So that was really the only dude I ever talked to that had a girlfriend. But this kind of stuff is new to me. Like if I end up talking to dudes and we end up stop talking later on, the girlfriend and stuff come later on. This kind of crap is new to me. Like I say, I've dated dudes. Yeah, like I think it was drug related, and they came back and killed just his mama. And you know, what I'm saying I didn't want no parts of this. So um, these mean dudes and they in whole relationships and stuff. That shit is new to me. So it's kind of got me fearful. Like, do I really want a relationship? Because you're gonna have to really gain my trust. I done already had. I was dating two dudes since the pandemic. Now I did. They one of them was coming over. We was kicking it for almost a year and a half. So we of course got close. I met his daughter, and he came over and spent Thanksgiving and Christmas with me and stuff like that. But I ain't have nobody else coming over my house. Point blank. Period. Like no, ma'am, no, sir. You can't come to my house. Um, but I think this guy's way of telling me, girl, just meet a man the old fashioned way. Um, because I just ain't got time for it. And so I definitely went in on that video and I had to make it unlisted. So if anybody want to see it, I will send you the link. I mean, if she end up finding out, 9 times out of 10, she ain't gonna leave his ass anyway. Don't go nowhere anyway. But I ain't talking about go visit, but no, sir. How go visit you? You got a whole wife. But yeah, other than that, they're by far. I've dropped names before, never dropped the last name. So I feel like I needed to pull that video back. But like I say, if and when I ever get a number, if it's a Chicago number, if your number ain't in my phone, you go straight to voicemail anyway. So I really ain't too much got to worry about nobody calling my phone because I don't answer unknown numbers. You can either leave me a voicemail or and his number's blocked in my phone. So if she find out, that's karma whooping his ass, like I always say. But the traffic is finally moving. I've been sitting on this highway for at least 40 minutes. Like it's just now moving. So I ended up I ended up going to Trader Joe's. I didn't get none out there. I went to Sam's and got me some pizza. Um, it's 102 degrees right now. I kind of just want to get in the bed and go to bed early. Um, but yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I got so many story times I can tell you all, and when it comes to dating, but this by far was the worst one ever. I might redo the video and kind of edit it. I can honestly edit that video and bleep his name out. I feel like it needs to be kept on my channel, so most likely I might edit it and bleep his name out. But baby, Lord, I know you gonna send me somebody, right? Cause I just can't take it no more. Like I'm so sick of people that don't want to be honest. People always lying. Like how hard is it for you to be honest? Communication just don't even exist no more. Like don't nobody ever want to communicate. Nobody ever wants to communicate. I like to talk. I'm gonna try to figure it out. Like you wanna see the rest of the video. Okay. What girl, I hope you don't live in Chicago, because that's where he stay. Um, I definitely gotta at this point I don't care. I just didn't think I was gonna, you know, have diarrhea in the mouth and say his last name. But I don't care. That's how I felt. And I'm not mad at him. I'm not like my feelings not hurt, but these dudes ain't got no freaking respect. If y'all got married in 2017, it's 2022 and you're already cheating. I know I wasn't the first woman. I know I wasn't the first woman that he's tried to talk to. I know I'm not. That girl, his wife, got to work nice because, baby, we was on that phone late. FaceTime and I seen what his damn house looked like. But yeah, I, I don't want to give up on dating, but at the same time, I just don't trust people no more. Like, people have no loyalty no more. And so I'm always, thinking positive. The last couple of dudes I was dating, I honestly thought that was gonna go somewhere and it didn't. And like I honestly thought it was gonna go somewhere and it didn't. But it's sad that people just don't believe in honesty no more. Girl, it's pretty bad, baby. I expose first name, last name. All you gotta do is go look him up on Facebook. You will definitely know it's him if you click the names. So I kind of feel bad. I kind of feel bad because I did not. I don't feel bad because she needs to know. But baby, y'all know how I am when it comes to these videos and stuff that come out of my mouth. I don't have a filter whatsoever. Like I said, I've talked about men before, like my cleaning video I did last week when I talked about the one dude I used to talk to in his house being dirty. I said his first name and where he worked. You can honestly probably figure that out, but you can't find his social media because he don't even use his real name on his social media. And then the that I was dating back in 2019, his Facebook ain't even by his real name. So I've dropped people's names before, but I've never dropped the actual first and last name and or location. So, like I say, I definitely don't want to be the cause of breaking up nobody's marriage. But I feel like as a woman, I would definitely want to know if my husband was out here trying to talk to other women. And there was this girl on TikTok. She was at a restaurant and it was a somebody sitting in a booth behind her. It was a man and he had his kids with him and he had a girl with him. She was like, if your husband's name, I don't know what she said, if your husband's name is Steve and your daughter's name is Brittany and your little boy's name is Chris, your man was sitting at this diner with a girl named Jessica and your man is cheating on you. So she was like, TikTok help me find this woman. Baby, TikTok did what they did and they found that girl that his husband was cheating on him with. They found her. They found her, and the girl ended up the girl who made the TikTok ended up his wife reached out to her and they DM'd and she called her on the phone and she said the girl that he was at the restaurant with was her best friend. And the wife said she can't believe her husband cheated on her. She pregnant. And I'm just like, all I had to do was post a TikTok. That mug would have went viral. It's so many women out here now that's really looking out for other women. Like I just don't like to hear that. They ain't even been they've been married for 5 years and my man, you already cheating on her. And I know that's not the first time. I know it can't be the first time. And that kind of stuff pisses me off. Like she seemed like she really was happy with him. Like according to the pictures I saw, they looked pretty happy. So like I say, if she find out, she find out. I honestly don't think she will leave him, but I feel like she needs to know. But that TikTok story, man, that lady post straight up went viral. And she posted the screenshot. She was like, she doesn't want me to reveal her name. And later on, she's going to tell her own story. But she wants me to thank you all for finding her she can know about her husband. She says she doesn't know how she's going to handle it privately. So she does not want to talk about it publicly. And I definitely felt that. Like I feel so bad for her. It's just it's so disappointing how people just act like that, like it's just nothing. But I really, really did feel bad for that girl. So y'all know I ain't got no filter and I just couldn't believe the stuff that was coming out of my mouth. I was like, Nicole, did you just say that? But it just happened. So, like I said, if you want to see the video, it's unlisted. You can only see it by the link. And if it end up falling into her lap and she see it, as I told that dude from the get go, I look people up. You thought I was playing? I do it. It's entertainment. Entertainment purposes only. Um, yeah, it's entertainment purposes only. If you want to try to talk to me, you was gonna definitely try because I never was gonna talk to him. He was too freaking young. And proving my point exactly, I would never talk to a dude younger than me. At least if I'm 41, you could be like 39. 2 years younger, 2 years older. I don't like older men, but you can be 2 years younger than me, 2 years older than me. And that's just my point exactly, proving facts that he's young and he gonna still want to wander and talk to other women. And they had a real nice wedding. It was super nice. It was super nice. And she looked real pretty in her dress. They had a big wedding party and professional. And then one of the pictures he sent me was like a professional picture. I'm like, why you sending me this? He is a musician and his wife, I guess she in the choir and her brother and all that. Well, upon my investigation, the pictures that he was sending me was events that he was with her at. So how much of a dog are you to send me pictures that of events that you was at with your wife? Like that's a straight up dog right there. So Lord, you definitely are showing me that I need to just remain single until you send somebody my way. Cause I'm done with a dating app. I'm done with a Tinder, Swindler, Bumble, Humble, Hinge. I'm done with all that crap. I ain't got time for it. Like I said, I'm great running this other grocery store because I want to make me a Greek salad and I don't have a red onion. But I'm done, baby. Maybe a fine little man, a fine ass man to come up to me in this grocery store. I got my little not hoochie girl shorts, but I got some shorts on because I do have my legs out now. Since I didn't lost weight, the thighs are out. But yeah, I'm done. I'm off the highway, y'all. So I just basically wanted to talk. This has by far been the best entertainment I've ever had. Like I say, my feelings weren't hurt because I didn't like him. It was only a damn week. It was funny to me at this point. You know what I'm saying? I was just amazed at how thirsty the little boy was acting. And, I would be like, oh, you're so cute. And, I was amping his little receding hairline ass up. I was definitely amping him up. But I mean, he dressed nice. So I'm saying a nice outfit. He all showing me his cologne collection, and he telling me he a shoe fanatic. So I'm like, he all like, I was telling him how OCD I was and how I like to clean up. He was like, then you gonna have a problem with me because I don't like to clean up. Sir, you straight up speaking as if we gonna have something. So I said, let me see your room. Pan that bedroom. Let me see what your bedroom look like. He would never show me. So now that I think back, he showed me his cologne collection, his shoes. Baby, I saw that kitchen. Baby, he was showing me a lot of stuff. But yeah, it just comes to show you that, baby, it's some dogs out there. I wish that girl none but the best, but truth be told, she gonna stay with his ass. But if that video get into her, fall into her lap. No, they got watermelons for $4. If that video fall into her lap, it was meant to be. But I'm great running this store. I want to make me a Greek salad to eat with my little piece I got from Sam's. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to y'all later. But the wife was probably in the bedroom. Girl, I don't think she was there. And if that's what they do, baby, I don't want no parts of that. I don't think she was there. We was on FaceTime. We was on FaceTime, so she would have saw my face. And he was coming on there with no shirt on. I'm like, where your clothes? But I don't think she was there. If she was there and she agrees with that, I don't think she was there because he wouldn't have blocked me like that when I said I was gonna tell. Like even before I said I was gonna tell, he knew I had knew because I said you weren't honest to me. So I think he knew that I had knew. So he just started blocking me and stuff like that. But you can't block FaceTime, I'm assuming, because I could still call him on FaceTime. I'm alone. He blocked in my phone. He the only Chicago number in my phone. But baby, Lord, I I understand, Lord. You want me to stay single until you send somebody my way. So yeah, I'm gonna end up just email me. I had to send y'all the link. It's pretty bad. I did expose the hell out of him, but at this point, I don't like when women get played. Like I've been cheated on in every freaking relationship I've been in. Hey y'all, I'm sorry, this is a bad angle. I've been in two serious relationships. Well, actually three. I've been in three serious relationships and I've been cheated on in all of them, but it was towards the end. But I would never wish that pain on nobody. So just email me one of my email in one of these description boxes and I will send y'all the link. But I'm telling you, I ain't got no damn filter. So I'll just talk to y'all later. This has been pure entertainment the past 2 days. But y'all know how I am when I get to talking. So y'all talk to y'all later. And it's late. What time is it? 6 o'clock. I've been gone since 1. I gotta take Belle out. It's still 101. She gonna wanna go for a walk. I'm gonna have to give her some Benadryl tonight or something. But bye y'all.